that long day behind you. Good times lie ahead. With company worth keeping, that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open, you'll find just the finest folks here. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and lend our stories your ear. Cause we're the talk the tavern. Here you're always welcome. The talk the tavern. Promising beer and bedlam. The talk the tavern. Music, medicine, then some. The talk the tavern. The song's over. Here we come.
Okay, welcome to the tavern, everybody, and we got a topic for this episode. So, I'm Travis I. Sivart, author of Fantasy and Sci-Fi Served Fast. Check it out wherever you like to buy your books. My vices tonight are a lovely handmade olive wood bent pipe with Cornell and Deal's Autumn Evening with a beautiful maple note to it, and the most delightful, perfectly clear water I can pour out of the sink. So what about you, Ed?
Hey folks, yeah, that's Travis, and my vices are water and Yomi Pinot Noir. Boring, sorry. Andrea?
Oh, I have knitting and I have tea.
A little
High
hand.
five?
There we go. There we go. And for our live audience in chat, Maria says, Vice equals water and petting a cat with my foot. And
There's
there
the
you
feet
go.
again. She's using her feet on the pussy. Yeah.
And Bree has Red Bull. JC has mint tea. And Maria, Bree says, I read that as your cat's paw was petting your water. And Maria says, I mean, I wouldn't put it past the bitch to put her paw in my water. So, opening toast and topic. You guys ready? Here's the nipples.
Yes.
So, tonight's topic, suggested by Ed, so I'm going to let him open it, is Free the Nipple.
Read them.
What the hell is Free the Nipple, Ed?
It's a movement in the United States basically advocating top freedom for women.
Like no tops?
No top. In Free the Nipple, they feel like a woman should be able to be topless any place where it's acceptable for a man to top.
Okay. How do you feel about this, Ed?
I agree. If we're going to listen to the 14th Amendment, I agree.
Now, do you agree because you want to see boobies? Or do you...
No, boobies are nice. Is the person I portray on the show is not the person that I am.
Right.
Yes, I act wild and everything about titties and boobs on the show, and I love the form of a woman. I will not deny that, but I'm a nudist, so I've seen more than my share of boob in my life.
Isn't nudist the wrong term now?
I don't care what they call it. I'm a fucking nudist. Just like I'm black. I'm a black nudist.
So we can really see how pale your ass is without pants.
Yes.
There we go. Andrea, what's your thought?
Why not? I mean, why not? I know it sounds good in theory, but then there's people out there that's gonna make it weird.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But I say, yeah, why not?
Couple comments from chat. Maria says, yes, they should be able to go without a top wherever a man can. If I can see a man's titties, I should be able to see a woman's titties. Bree says, I don't want to wear bras anymore. I don't think we should be required to wear bras. Maria says, I stop wearing mine most of the time unless I need extra support for something. And yet, here's what I'll say. Our culture has... demonized is the wrong word, but
No, it is the correct word.
I think it's too strong. It's definitely been closeted made shady for nudity of any sort. Whether it's
Shame.
Hmm?
It's either our culture teaches it's either shameful
Mm-hmm.
or sexual.
Mm-hmm. And JC says, I agree, equal opportunity for nipple exposure, and backs you up on saying demonizing is the correct word. There are places in this world where nudity is much more acceptable. You can see a boobie on a commercial.
Yeah.
And I don't have numbers. I'm quoting out of my ass from vague memories. Sexual assault is not anywhere as high in those countries as they are in the U.S. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we say anything else, JC says Puritan values and blaming women for the failings of a few bad male apples.
And that's it. That's exactly it right there.
Maria says, on the flip side, as a feminist, I believe that if they keep it so a woman can't expose her nipples, then they should restrict it so men can't either. Oh, John points out you can see him at halftime shows. Or Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can we go further? Should full public nudity be allowed?
I think that the answer there will be just as where is it acceptable?
Right. Andrea, you had something.
So,
Go ahead,
yeah,
Andre.
I'm okay with nudity, but when I go out to McDonald's, it shouldn't be there. Not in food places, not in restaurants, because not everybody's going to put a towel down.
Or on public transportation. The shirt shoes thing is for sanitary reasons. You know, you can't walk into Outback and hello, Supernatural. Good to see you. We are doing a live recording of a podcast, so bear with us through this. We do read comments live on air. Sanitation. And let me read a few more comments to get me back on. Bree says, and when they get to the point where they think we are dressing provocative, women, dressing provocative, and therefore that goes into sexual assault BS. And says, but why can't we dress the way we want to dress without fear of someone looking at you in that way?
Right.
In regards to my question
We're teaching the wrong thing.
We are.
We're teaching the wrong thing.
We're teaching to hide it instead of having self-control.
Right.
And personal responsibility for your actions.
Right.
And we're shuffling that off on somebody else. They had a titty out. It's not this person's fault for whatever.
Well, they had a titty out, therefore she's a loose woman. What? No. If she was comfortable with it, then...
Yeah,
no.
I would say, because I know how filthy people are, bottom nudity should not be allowed because people don't keep their undercarriage as clean as they probably should in a lot of cases.
Here's what I would say there is as a nudist. I would say if I'm on my property and I decide I want to go mow the grass,
Yes.
why should that be anybody else's business? If I'm in a park and I decide I want to get my hike on in the buff, what's wrong with that? I'm not in the woods.
I can agree with that. I used to have a buddy who enjoyed going to the beach, and instead of swim trunks, he wore tighty whities. And he would get stopped by the police quite often. And he's like, nope, I'm completely covered. You can't see anything through it, etc. It's not illegal in the state or city he was in. Some places specifically have laws against it. Where he was, didn't. So
I'm going to go
Mhm.
back a little bit. because Bree said earlier near the opening, I don't want to wear bras anymore. I don't think be required to wear bras.
Are we required? Do
No,
we have to?
Yeah,
think so.
because that was my idea when I sent you guys the suggestion, and Ed has questioned. Why are we so afraid of the nipple? If a woman wears something and it doesn't even have to be sheer, not wearing a bra underneath, you can see the nipple. Like, oh my God, why are we so afraid of that? I don't understand that.
I do have an answer.
Oh, please, by all means.
It is societal programming, going back to that puritanical beginnings of our country. You know, we were just basically raised that way. As I pointed out, other countries don't have these problems, and bras are not a requirement. Though certain jobs, if you can see the nipple, they will require you to have something underneath, so you can't see the nipple through the shirt. And I'm not talking visible, I'm not talking about sheer, as you mentioned. So, Andrea?
Yeah, there's some jobs that require you don't have to wear a bra, but if you could see through the uniform, you need to wear an undershirt, men and women.
Right.
Equal opportunity. So here's the thing. I actually heard someone say this before because people get pissy when women breastfeed in public.
Mhm.
They're like, go to the bathroom. Well, why don't you go to the toilet and eat your lunch? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So this one guy's like, why is she doing that? That's not natural. Give that baby a bottle.
That's not natural.
That's
I
stupidity.
had no words. I had no words for that. What the hell?
Well, okay, the shame of the nipple. Here's the thing that's confusing to me. I've been out and about, and I remember a few years back, probably about 5 years ago, there was the two bra tank top thing, the two tank top bra thing, and it really, really confused the shit out of me.
Wait,
because
describe that. What do you mean?
women wearing two bras and a tank top, or two tank tops and a bra, and it's like, okay, now wait a minute, because I would see women dressed like this in public, but yet they'd be wearing something else below that left nothing to the imagination below, whether it's a sheer sundress, or I saw a girl squat down in the grocery store one day with these short booty shorts on, and I could read her damn lips, but she had on two bras and a tank top. It's like, okay, down below is what is traditionally considered the private part, but you're showing that to the world, but you gotta cover them nipples up. I don't understand.
Okay, so I may have an explanation for that. Were they top heavy? Were they well and down in the chest area?
No.
Because I know a lot of women that are well endowed in the boob area. They wear a couple bras because it's more comfortable. It keeps things from jiggling. Because if you're running or walking too fast and things move, that hurts. Just saying.
Gonna read a couple comments from chat here. I have to scroll up a little. By the way, JC says this is the second time sheer shirts and nipples have come up in a conversation for me today. Maria says, okay, I've thought about it. I'm okay with full nudity. Considering I live in Canada, it's so cold all the time, I don't need to worry about penises. Because, that's just going to shrink up anyway. Bree says, yeah, that shit pisses me off when people get pissy with people breastfeeding. It's fucking natural. All taboo. Rolls eyes. Maria says, my mom always told me, quote, it's not about a woman's right to breastfeed. It's about a baby's right to eat. And there was some agreement in chat for that. And regarding the multiple tops, JC says, for me, it's about support, which is what you were just saying, Andrea. That's what determines my choice in top wear. Or if you have a toddler that grabs, pinches, and bites, the protection is necessary. Maria says, listen, sometimes when I dance, I need a bra because it slapping back down or up while jumping fucking hurts. Triple D cup. Yeah, No, there are functional reasons for needing and or wanting to wear a bra. But optional, depending what you're doing. If you're going to the grocery store, well, unless you're going to dance down the aisles, which I appreciate when people do, by the way, you probably don't.
I do that.
I dance in the grocery store just like I dance during the opening music. So, oh no, JC, being vulgar, says choice is key. Oh wait, did I say the C word? Maria says bras are also good to protect from animal claws when you need to take your dog to get his nails done, but keep forgetting to book the appointment and he jumps up when super excited. Not talking from experience or anything. Okay, Bree, fair point. Bree says, I mean, do you see what majority of the people wear at Walmart these days? Not bras.
Yeah. Well, in this little chickie with the 2 bras or 2 tank tops and bra, I saw her in Walmart. But still, I can't get over the fact she's protecting them titties and nipples. But you could read her damn lip. I can't get over that. That doesn't.
And not that Ed has a problem with reading lips. He loves a great pair of yoga pants.
I do, absolutely. But yeah.
So, what I'm hearing here, we need to re-educate ourselves on things that are natural, such as we all have a human body with body parts. In breastfeeding. And we need to push, notice which finger is held up for this one. We need to push self-control and personal responsibility for your actions.
Absolutely. For our kids, starting them out very young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop teaching them shame. Shame has caused so many issues. So many. This is another subject altogether, but so many issues for so many people when it comes to the body. Stop.
How many kids have we seen that will strip down naked and run through a public park now and then? And adults are horrified. Some adults are horrified. There's other people like us sitting there laughing and pointing. Well, probably not pointing because that's awkward now, but laughing.
And thinking, I wish I could do that.
Maria says, shame ruined the first 30 years of my life. Bree says, it's the bullshit programming our government puts out there that is already BS to begin with. Not just our government. All of our other authority institutions, including churches. Not just churches. I'm not pointing finger just at them, but they largely influence how we do things. And Maria says, that's another thing. What's the difference between being nude and wearing clothing that's so tight you're basically nude? I mean, they come in skin tones.
Exactly.
There's also parades out there where they do full body paint, and it is considered covered.
Art. It's considered art, so therefore it's legal.
Oh, okay. Idols and such do the same thing. We follow Kardashians. Not me, I don't think I even spelled it right. More than the president.
Truth.
But because we've made it such a mystifying thing, you hear so-and-so got into the car and flashed the crowd by accident. How many people are Googling that to get that picture on their screen?
Yeah, I remember that was the thing with certain young ladies in Hollywood entertainment. It seemed like every week somebody was sticking a camera in their crotch. And what I couldn't believe was society was attacking the young lady.
Mm-hmm.
How about attacking the person that was sticking the fucking camera in their crotch to take the photo, to monopolize them?
Mm-hmm.
I have been places where I've seen a nipple slip in public with a person. And my response is generally, you got something poking out there.
Yeah.
You know, if it doesn't immediately cover or whatever. So that is a fair point, Maria. Maria says, I do feel like if everyone was a nudist or if it was the social norms, it could have negative effects for non-binary or trans people. Here's what I'm hoping. Maria goes on and says they already have a hard enough time with people using their proper pronouns without having their physical junk out there. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping one day we get to a point where a person can be a person. And it doesn't matter with the rest of the stuff. You know, the identity you have is the one you choose, the one you identify with. And that's fine.
But damn, I want to be a rich white.
Me too. Anyhow, we're going to wrap it up there on this
I
topic.
do have a public service announcement.
Tell me.
I do. For the ladies out there. Okay. You got that nice little pretty dainty sundress, right? And you want to wear that out because, hey, feel good in it. You believe you look good in it and you want to wear it out. If you please, the only bra you have has 4-inch straps and the girdle and concrete and pads and all that extra wire and stuff. Don't. If you can see the 4 hooks on the back of that bra when you're wearing that dress, don't. It don't look good, girlfriend. Just don't do it, girlfriend. Take Ed's word on this. I'm tapping into my Metro side here. It don't look good, girlfriend. Don't. Wear something.
There you go. Here's to being who you are and not have to worry about people acting out against you. You guys have a great night. Thank you for another excellent episode with great discussion. And we'll catch you on the next episode.